To me, innovation isn't invention. Invention is that you've come up with something new, but it doesn't mean that anyone wants it. Innovation is something that is novel and somebody wants it, and they want it better than the thing that they've had in the past. If you look at all of the innovators out there, and all the things that have been innovated, they've been innovated in different ways. People come at it from every way, but the process requires that there's no process. It's very confusing, but you learn from that. Well, most people, they quit after 4 or 5 times, because after 4 or 5 attempts, it didn't work, and they're stuck. The folks that dig through the 4 to 5 efforts, they get into 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12 efforts, that's when the magic happens. That's when all the great IP comes out, all the intellectual property that's good and worthy. It's not at the beginning, it's somewhere near the end. You know, I've been involved in a lot of innovation over the years. There are 3 innovations that stand out. The first one was a product called Rook. The great benefit of Rook is that it overcomes the standard approach, which is taking a needle and pushing it up towards the heart. And what we wanted to do was make it safer for the patient and easier for the clinician. And the second device was an intraosseous device. If someone has had a heart attack and that you need to get the heart restarted, sometimes they need to get chemicals such as adrenaline into the vascular system. And the way to do that is through the bone. It's safer for the caregiver, in this case, emergency responders. It's also much easier to use, quicker and easier to use than current devices that are on the market. And the third one is Stiletto. And Stiletto is an extended well catheter. The problem with catheters today is that they just don't last very long, and you have discontinuity of therapy in some cases. And you want to avoid that. We developed a novel method to get that very soft catheter into the vessel. There's this attribute of the thing that drives me, I think, more than anything else, is curiosity. I've got a compulsion. It's an itch that you've just got to scratch. I just have to know. Just that driving curiosity. What's around the next hill? I think more than anything else, I'm grateful for my partners and the folks that I work with, but especially for our number 1 investor was Deloy Hansen.
Jay is one of those rare people that when you get to know him, you only grow in admiration more and more. While he's a great scientist, a great medical thinker, he's more than that. He's a human being that cares about the people around him.
He's one of the most innovative people that I've ever worked with. He's got a mind that is inventive. He looks at the world, and where people see things that work, he sees things that are broken or that can be made better, which in some cases can be frustrating because, he kind of, points out problems, but it makes him absolutely exceptional at inventing new ideas and really, pushing the boundaries of what we think is possible and what we can do.
My name is Jay Muse. Curiosity is my compulsion, and it's driven me to innovation and entrepreneurship.